tap that to my heart. Won't you tap that so I can start? Yeah, tap that.
Greetings, Love Posse. Before we move into today's conversation, let's do some more breathing like we did last week. So we're going to take 3 deep breaths. On the third deep breath, we're going to hold for a count of 5 on the inhale. Remember, always do what feels best for you, whether that's exhaling through the nose or through the mouth. Try to make it a habit to always do what feels best for you. So let's begin. Inhaling love and peace. Exhaling heaviness and overwhelm. Inhaling joy and love. Exhaling heaviness and sadness. Inhaling. Exhaling all that no longer serves you. Take a moment to just take it all in, go in the body, feeling the release of that energy, that heavy, toxic energy, coming back to center. It always takes me to an altered state, a higher state. The breath, breathing is extremely important for our personal and spiritual development. So, I like to preface today's message by acknowledging that I'm fully aware that this, what we call life, reality, is actually a cosmic dream, a simulation, and that our consciousness, our imagination is creating what we are seeing as reality. The mind makes it real, and actually, it's not real. But we're here in this cosmic dream, in this simulation, because we've chosen to participate, because we desire, as a soul, as a spirit, experiences. We desire to have experiences. So we've agreed to participate in this cosmic dream, this simulation. And a part of this cosmic dream experience is struggle, which leads me to today's message. Without struggle, how can you know who you are? Struggle is a necessary part of knowing who we are. Struggle is a necessary part of self-discovery. I know you're saying, why would I want to struggle? So many people avoid struggle. They avoid it. They try to resist it. They do everything to just block it out. But there's always going to be some kind of struggle, large or small, in this cosmic dream, this simulation. Why? Because it cultivates self-discovery. It helps us to learn who we are. Without struggle, how can you know who you are? I've experienced struggle in the form of homelessness. And during that struggle, that time of struggle, it was then that I was in solitude. And from that solitude, I learned about my psychic gifts. I learned how to deal with aloneness. I learned that I am capable and have the ability to move through any challenge, to face any challenge. I overcame depression and suicidal ideation, which I learned from that struggle of homelessness. I learned that I am strong enough to hold space for the world. It was during that time of struggle that I realized that this was a cosmic dream. It was during that time of struggle that I realized that through my actions and decisions and thought, beliefs, I created my own reality. It was during that time of struggle I learned that I cultivate my own happiness, that it doesn't come from someone else. It came from me. I learned during that time of struggle that the love that I sought from others outside of myself was actually within me. I learned that. I remember I went through this struggle of a breakup. And during that breakup, I experienced deep depression. And it was through that struggle of the breakup and the depression that I learned that the love I thought came from my partner was actually a reflection of the love that was already within me. Through struggle, we can learn who we are. Not only that, we can learn who other people are. Because it's during that struggle that we're able to see our flowering, our blossoming, what we can be. The struggle helps cultivate our strength, helps to build our spiritual and mental and psychological and emotional muscles. But for struggle of people who look like me, black-bodied people as a group, but for the struggle of having ancestors who were enslaved and experiencing Jim Crow and segregation and discrimination and rapes and lynchings and so on and so forth. But for those struggles, we wouldn't be as strong and mighty and resilient and loving and compassionate and and having a zest for life as we are. Without those struggles, we wouldn't, as a group, have such a connection to the divine. So I ask you, Love Posse, I challenge you to look at struggle in a different way. To not see struggle as something to resist and to avoid, as something negative, but as an opportunity to grow and expand, as an opportunity to learn who you are, as an opportunity for self-discovery. Right now, we are going through collective struggle. Are you learning more about yourself? About what you are capable of doing, what you have the ability to do, whether or not you're strong? This is an opportune time for people to see who they are as they move through the struggle, as a result of the struggle. You can't avoid it. It's not optional. So the best thing that you can do, Love Posse, is to see the struggle as a positive tool to help in your personal and spiritual development. Not only is it a positive tool, it's a necessary ingredient, element, part of your personal and spiritual development. So this is an opportunity as we move through this collective struggle for you to learn who you are, for self-discovery. Because the struggle is not optional. What you can change and what you have control over is your perspective of struggle. Without struggle, how can we know who we are? Thank you for your time, Love Posse. Peace and love to and for all sentient beings.